Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So this is part 2 of the 348 card COMC Mail Day. I decided to break it up in 3 sections in order to make it a little more palatable. Part 1 was already set up on the channel. It was when I picked up 159 different cards for the Mike Modano collection. This one is going to be the other hockey cards that were not Mike Modano, and then the last piece will be kind of baseball, football, and even a basketball card. And we'll get to that in part 3. So probably we'll get that one next week. The other thing that I want to say quickly is just thanks to anybody who checked out the last live stream and who checked out the excerpt as well. So Bobby was explaining some mid-1950s Parkhurst and Tops, which was really kind of a fun one. The live stream was definitely fun as well. It had its ebbs and flows. So those of you that caught it probably know what I'm talking about, and hopefully you got some entertainment out of it. Anyway, so this weekend, it'll be back to the more normal Sunday schedule because we're going to be in between, the week in between the AFC and NFC championships and the Super Bowl. And then we'll see what happens for the weekend of the Super Bowl. I'm a little less inclined to watch the Super Bowl now for reasons that I'll get into later on. But for now, just know that it'll be this Sunday for the live stream, back to more conventional schedule since there's no football game to compete with. Anyway, so here's the pickups that we're going to be going through today. A good chunk of these I'm going to zip through, but you'll kind of get the idea of what those are for, and then some of them I'll take a little more time with. So first one is a small little stack of cards here. This one I just started putting together. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the rainbow of these or not, just because I thought it'd be kind of fun. Not really necessary, but I thought it'd be kind of neat to put these together. This is more under the miscellaneous category. So 2003-2004, B-player memorabilia. So this is Bill Guerin. So that's the base card of Bill Guerin. And then this is the Sapphire of Bill Guerin, numbered to 100. And it's actually numbered 100 of 100, which I didn't realize when I picked it up on COMC, which is kind of cool. And then here is the Emerald out of 10. So those of you that know from Modano, I have all the parallels leading up to the all the way through the 1 of 10, but I don't have the 1 of 1. Well, with the Bill Guerin, it might be in play to do a rainbow. We'll see. But for now, I just picked these up because I thought it'd be kind of fun. Sometimes I'll do stuff like that, especially if it's cheap enough on COMC. So this was card. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the little insert set or not, but this is from Upper Deck MVP, 98-99, and this is the Special Forces of Peter Forsberg. These are fun cards, though, if you've never seen them before. Not expensive, a base brand, low-end brand, but very neat-looking cards. And Forsberg was one of the greats there in that time period especially, so definitely a star for that period. Okay, next couple here are one that are a prospective set that I'm looking at potentially doing. So 97-98 Zenith. So there's a lot of different versions of these, but 97-98 was one that I liked. So there's the Z Team, and then there's the Z Team Gold. So you can see there we got the Dufex going, which is pretty neat. So this is the gold version that's a little bit less common. So we giving it some serious thoughts. So we got John LeClair there, and we got Matthias Oland. So those cards look like Sergei Samsonov. So any of you remember the late 90s? Richard Zednik. And Alexei Morozov, if memory serves me. Yes. So there you go. Not exactly household names for some of these, unless you remember the late 90s. Although John LeClair was a player for quite a long time. So kind of cool. So that is 5 of the Z Golds. Z Team Golds from 97-98 Zenith. And these ones are a little bit more well known here. So this is 97-98 Black Diamond, which is one of my favorite sets from my favorite year of hockey. So this is the majority of the set of the premium cuts. So you see you got Gretzky, Waugh, Shanahan, Yzerman, Brian Leach, Forsberg, Solani, Brett Hull, Lidstrom, Yager, Martin Brodeur, Paul Kariya, Joe Sakic, Matt Sundin. And then here's some double diamonds. So you got Shanahan, Leach, Forsberg, Solani, Brett Hull, Lidstrom, Kariya, Sakic, and Sundin for that one. And then for the triple, we got the Shanahan. So I'm kind of considering doing the single, double, and triple. I think for the singles now I'm done. I'll combine it with the ones I've already got. So I've actually got just out of arm's reach here. See if I got them all here. Here's some of the other ones I've got. This is from a grouping I had previously. I probably got to put these in new top loaders, new penny sleeves. So I've got the other ones, including an extra Modano. So I believe between this and then this new pile here, I believe I've got the single diamonds done. So I'll put it all together and then figure it out, but I'm pretty sure I do. And then the double diamonds and triple diamonds are kind of a work in progress. I'll figure all that business out. So that's kind of for little mini sets projects that I'm working on, those last two groups there. Okay, so now let's get into a couple of different cards here. Still kind of sticking to the theme of some Dallas Star players. Coming off the last Stanley Cup run, I did decide to pick up a handful of cards from this guy for the Dallas Stars. So we got Miro Heiskanen. So these are kind of neat. These were actually fairly reasonably priced. Now it is a defenseman, so you're not going to like get huge value, but the O-Pg Platinums are nice looking cards. Like, you get a nice shiny card out of it. That's pretty neat. And then we got here the SP game used. So you got a numbered card here out of 275. These should all be rookie cards, or at least rookie parallels. Rookie year cards anyway. We got the SP game used edition. So this is the authentic rookies. You can see you got plenty of shine as far as all of these are concerned with the foil. So this is numbered to 299. This one is numbered to 275. This one here is the authentic rookies. This is the memorabilia version, numbered to 499. I just saw a bunch of these and I thought the prices were reasonable, so kind of cool. You got two parallels of that. Very neat so far. And then this one I thought was kind of cool. So this is the from SPX. This is the Shadow Box. Very cool looking card. I just thought I'd set aside a couple of cards of this guy. Like I said, defensemen don't really get a lot of hobby love, but it is still kind of fun to grab a couple of cards of a good young player playing for Dallas. Next group here are going to be a bunch of Jamie Benns. So most of these are going to go into the Z Folio, and but this first one is actually a nice one, a nice addition. So this is 2009, 2010. So this is a rookie year. This is the Victory Black Parallel. So it is another one off of that rookie year collection, kind of mini group that I've been working on. So that's part of the goals for this year, is to get a couple more of these from that year. Starting to run out of the easy ones. The black is at least a little bit more limited than the gold, but it still isn't an easy one, so to speak. And then we got a bunch of other cards here that are mostly going to go into that Z Folio, as I mentioned. So you got 2012, 13 Leaf, Leaf Limited, I believe it should be. No, it should be Panini Limited. Yes, Panini. Yeah, so that's the card number to 299. I think that's the parallel if memory serves me. For some of these, I had a little bit less familiar. I have to kind of acquaint myself with them. So you got 13, 14 Select, and then the Prism as well. Very cool. I know I've got some of the parallels of this Prism as well, so that these two are to go with those. And then we got some O-Pg Platinum, so if you like your shiny Platinum cards, this is going to be fun for you. So we got this silver, and then we've got, let me see what year this is. This is 1718. And I do appreciate that for some of these years, they actually do label them, which is handy. So we got this year of O-Pg Platinum. I'm just going to put these down as I go along. See if this one, so white ice on this one out of 199. So they do label several of them, which is very handy and greatly appreciated. I think more series should do that. So I think this is the base card here. And then here we got the rainbow. This one's fun. I think this is a sunset. Yes, sir. Right there. Sunset. Check that out. That's what's fun to have the parallels with them. So rainbow color wheel. There you go. Check that one out. Hold on. Let me put that down. Check that out. I will say the platinum cards are at least fun to look at and fun to have in groups. So that is the Violet Pixels out of 399. Very nice. Then we got a couple of canvas cards from Jamie Benn. There you go. It looks like he's trying to block a shot and trying to avoid getting hit in the head. It's kind of fun. So 16, 17. Jamie Benn canvas again. We got ourselves 15, 16. So there you go. Then we got a couple of MVPs from 1920. So I think that's the base card. And then we got like a silver script, even though it's not foil. We got the green. Here we got basically the tribute to the Stanley Cup edition. The name of the insert escapes me. I know they had a bunch of these in different years that were tributes to them. Still very cool. You got a die cut. Beautiful shiny effect to go along with it. Out of 249. So stuff like that is really a good candidate for COMC because you can have some fun. So here's a red autograph. Numbered to 30. So that is from 1415 Upper Deck Masterpieces. So that's your red frame cloth autographs. Very inexpensive for what it was as well. So nice, definitely a nice card to pick up. This one's kind of fun. This is from the Cup. This is from 1516 The Cup. This is the Brilliance autograph. So you can check that out. It's kind of a cool effect that you've basically got almost a shadow box type effect, similar to the Heiskanen. You can see there you got the logo there with the foil, and then you've got the autograph floating above it on the plastic. It's a good looking effect. Another nice Benn card. And then these are pretty fun. So we got 2012-2013 Panini Prime Hockey. So we've got a double jersey card here with 4 windows. So Prime Duels. So you got Jamie Benn and Koli Golubev. Best I can do as far as that's concerned. So we got the 4 windows and the 2 jerseys. But then also I've got the parallel to go along with it. So this is the Prime Duels, and this is the, I guess it's just a patch version. But there you go. 4 distinct pieces, which is actually really nice. This one's numbered to 50, and I believe it's 50 of 50. Yep, 50 of 50. Very cool. Okay, so let's put this pile away. So those are the Jamie Benns that I'm adding to the collection as well. Kind of a fun group there. Okay, and to finish this off, I do have a couple of cards that kind of are a little bit more isolated, and I'll put a couple of these over here to finish this thing off. This one was just kind of a fun card. This is 97-98. This is Be a Player. This is when they would do the autograph per pack, one of the autograph per pack products. So we got a Keith Tkachuk. Just because I've been putting together some groups of different Keith Tkachuk cards. Keith Tkachuk at least had kind of a fun autograph. There you go. It's a certified on-card auto. Now these are kind of fun in the sense that they're kind of interesting cards, but then at the same time, they're ones that I would love to have. I'm trying to find one of these for my Modano collection, so I thought I would get some examples. So we got 1998, 1999. This is UD Choice. This is the Prime Choice Reserve. So first, let me show you this one. So first, we got Yuri Lehtinen. So we got a Dallas Star to go along with it, and I'm going to try to angle this for you. So hopefully you can kind of see what's going on back there in the background with the sparkle. So there's a Choice Reserve that's very similar, but this is the Prime Choice Reserve, which has a very large prime to go along with the Choice Reserve. Hopefully, if I keep tilting it a bit, you can get a bit of a sense of it. So they're definitely kind of interesting looking cards. They're a little bit more obscure though. The fact that there's a Choice Reserve as well kind of throws things off, but this is the Prime Choice Reserve, and these are numbered to 100. So there's Yuri Lehtinen. Number to 100 is the Prime Choice Reserve. Very cool. Now, in the same vein, I also picked up the Joe Sakic Prime Choice Reserve. See, this one looks a little bit easier to read here. You can get a good sense of that one. And again, in the same vein, it is numbered to 100, so this is number 27 of 100. So there you go, Joe Sakic Prime Choice Reserve. There you go. You can definitely see it much better there. Very neat looking cards, for sure. Okay, this next one is going to be a favorite for the channel, definitely. So this is 1998-1999. This is the Bowman Best Atomic Refractor, Ziggy Palffy. We've joked about it quite a number of times on the channel, but come on, when you can get a card of the GOAT of GOATs, you've got to get your hands on the card. So there it is, a 98-99 Atomic Refractor, Ziggy Palffy. And if you've seen the Atomic Refractors from this year, it's definitely a sight to behold in person. Crazy shine on those. So I'm going to put that there. That's definitely sticking around here to the end. Got to have the card of the GOAT of GOATs. Come on. Okay, next one here. This one will probably be in the other spot, but there's one I'm going to put beside it to go along with the Ziggy card. So this is kind of a fun one. This is 98-99 Upper Deck. And we've got the different inserts, including Lord Stanley's Heroes. And one of the inserts is the Quantum, and then you've got the Quantum 2 and Quantum 3. Quantum 3 is always a 1 of 1. Quantum 1 is usually numbered to 1,000, 1,500, depends on which one in particular. Even 2,000, I believe, for the Lord Stanley's Heroes. Well, the Quantum 2 is kind of a bronze card, and for the Lord Stanley's Heroes, it is numbered to 100. I already have the Modano for this, but I decided to pick this one up because the opportunity presented itself. So here's the Teemu Selanne, Lord Stanley's Heroes. Quantum 2, nice bronze card, numbered to 100. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it in the next little while, but for now, I just thought I would pick it up and have this copy laying around. Very nice. These are fun cards for sure. Nice die-cut card. Now, they are prone to the chipping in the background, so you do have to be aware of that because of the way they were structured and designed with the die-cut, as well as the fact that you've got the kind of this type of color that's definitely prone to chipping. Very nice card, certainly. Teemu Selanne was a great player, so it's a kind of a fun card, especially from that late 90s period out of 100. Good pickup. Okay, Last one we're going to do here is kind of a fun one. The opportunity just presented itself for this one, so I'm going to take this one out of the holder if I can here. Let's get through that. Okay, so this one is from the Retro Styled, and this is, I want to say 2012. Yeah, 12-13 Fleer Retro Hockey. So this is when they did their own version, their own variant on the Precious Metal Gems. And there were a handful of Dallas Star players. Modano was not in the set, but I believe there is a Yager for, if not this one, then one of the other years. But one of the other Dallas Stars that was in that set was Brett Hull. So here's the blue Precious Metal Gems. So it did borrow that original Metal Universe design. This is the blue version. So hopefully you can get a bit of a sense of that shine. That is a fun card. Brett Hull, not too bad. Very reasonably priced for what I was able to get it for. Couldn't complain. And these ones are numbered to 50. So Precious Metal Gems. And it very much borrows from that 1997-98 design. So if you know the basketball one, and you know the football one, and I believe the baseball had something like it. If memory serves me, I could be mistaken on the baseball, but definitely basketball. You know, if you see that Jordan and the Kobe and stuff like that, it's pretty famous. But that is the Precious Metal Gems blue, Brett Hull, numbered to 50. Just to finish off this little mail day. Or should I say this COMC pickups. So that is part 2. So this one included all the hockey that was not Mike Modano, but it did include some hits to my Jamie Benn collection. It included some pickups for some sets that I'm going to start working on, these little insert sets, as well as just some fun pickups for, you know, my Dallas Star collection in general. I'm not collecting all the players. I'm just picking up ones here and there that interest me, but these definitely qualified. Plus, whenever you can have a card of the GOAT of GOATs and channel favorite, you have to have it, especially one that's an atomic refractor like that. So that's always good. Oh, and I think it goes without saying, but I might have forgotten to mention it. The atomic refractor from 98-99 is also numbered to 100. Completely slipped my mind to mention it. And this one is also 99 of 100. So it is the Gretzky number as well, if that wasn't enough for you. Pretty sure I forgot to include that, so there you go. Anyway, so that'll be it for this mail day. So good way to finish. Definitely some pickups of the collection, and I'm looking forward to kind of sorting them through them and then putting them in the various binders and different boxes and things that are going to be held into. So more to come up on the channel, including the pickups from this week. I've definitely got something that I believe is due for me to pick up in the mail in the next day or so, so I'll be picking that up. It'll be fun, and then we'll do some more videos. And like I mentioned earlier, I'll probably be doing the live stream this Sunday, and then we'll hang out and chat about different things related to different areas of sports. I think I've already got some topics to talk about, but I'll kind of open it up so that people can leave their own ideas in case they have something they want to discuss. Anyway, that'll be it for me today. Thanks very much for watching as always, and we'll catch you in the next one.